Today we are going to learn 1- and 2-step equations. Before we begin, I want you to think about these vocabulary words and jot down some ideas about what you remember. Inverse operations, equivalent equations, and solving 1-step equations. You can write down some bullet points of things that you remember about those 3 vocabulary words. So, inverse operations is like undoing a mathematical operation. For example, if I see an addition, to undo an addition, I would subtract. And it goes the other way. If I want to undo a subtraction, I would add. To undo a multiplication, I would divide. And if I wanted to do a division problem, I would multiply. If I want to undo a problem that has a square or squaring, that looks something like this, x to the second power, the inverse of that is square root. We'll get to those type of problems a little bit later on in the school year, but it's good to see that now. Now, sometimes we also want to see how things can be written and meaning the same. So, x plus 3 is the same as (3 plus x). And it's the same that goes with x minus 7 is the same as (-7 plus x). Then it gets a little bit more trickier when you're looking at different operations or expressions, but they do mean the same as well. For example, 3x is the same thing as me saying 3 times x. Or I have x over 2 is the same thing as x divided by 2, and it also is the same thing as me saying 1/2 times x. So all of these are the same. So our main goal is to always remember to isolate the variable. Always remember to isolate the variable. It could be x, it could be a, depending on what the variable is. Now, always remember to keep the balance by doing the same operation to both sides of the equal sign. Okay, so equal. Whatever you do to one side of the balance, you have to do to the other side. Your steps to solving or add or subtract the constant on both sides of the equation. Step 2 is to multiply or divide the coefficient on both sides of the equation.